Sabina, where are we?
New York City!
New York City! Woo!
What's up everyone, Hannah here and welcome to my YouTube channel where I share my journey as an au pair here in America. So this week has been my very first week as an au pair, so a lot has happened. It all started at Sunday. I went to the airport in my hometown Umeå to say goodbye to my family and then fly to Stockholm. And then on Monday was the travel day and the day where like everything started. That was the day when I got to training school. So yeah, basically I was at the airport in Stockholm and I met all these Swedish au pairs who were all super lovely and nice. And then we flew to New York and it took like 8 hours to fly. And then at the airport, Cultural Care, my travel organization the organization I travel with, they came to pick us up and they drove us to training school. Our rooms, they were quite big, I'd say. Yeah, you could either have like a single bedroom or a room with 2 beds where you then share your room with another au pair, like in my case. So I shared the room with a girl from Brazil. She was so nice and we talked a lot about the differences between America and our own home countries. So yeah, she was so nice. So on Tuesday, the school started. So we got a workbook that covered all the topics that we were about to learn about, and yeah, like about childcare and what it's like being an au pair and American traditions and yeah, all that kind of stuff that you as an au pair, well, should have or should know. And then after dinner there was this candy picnic where all au pairs had brought candy from their home country and then put it on a table so everyone could taste it. So the Swedish candy, we had chocolate and more chocolate and these small licorice, salty licorice shaped like monkeys, called, in Sweden we call them djungelvrål. It's a super Swedish, or not super Swedish because I hate them, but yeah, it's a Swedish candy that not all Swedes like. I'm one of them. I hate djungelvrål. and some love them. So it was so fun to watch other au pairs from other countries taste those salty monkey candies. And yeah, here's what it looked like.
These chickens are from Brazil too.
Oh, great. Nice.
They are made in the farm.
And where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico, okay. And this is
Cachetada. Cachetada.
cachetada, okay. And
Spanish is look like.
slap, okay, okay. Okay.
On Wednesday, we had school from early morning until even after dinner. So after dinner, we listened to this great presentation actually about drugs and traffic and social media here in America. And yeah, it was a great presentation. On Thursday, during the morning, we had a CPR class, or like we got CPR certifications. Then after lunch, we went to New York City on a bus tour.
Welcome to New York! Woo!
On Friday, all our pairs checked out from the training school, and we went to fetch all our luggage. Like, we didn't have access to our big suitcase during training school, so we went to fetch those. And then all of us went to the buses that would either take us to the airport if you were going to go to another state, or like in my case, I was just going uptown, or I was just going up north. So I jumped on a bus with some other girls who who is actually living quite close to me, and yeah, and then when I was so nervous at that bus because I was thinking like, oh gosh, soon I'm gonna meet my host family, and I really want to make a good impression on them, so I was super nervous, but it went so well. I mean, they waved, and all girls came running and hugged me, and they had made these super beautiful signs that said "Welcome Hannah," and they had balloons and all that stuff. And then when we got to the house, I gave them these small gifts, or I wouldn't call them small because it was a lot of candy that I gave them, a lot of Swedish candy that they seemed to like it, so that's nice. I also gave them 2 other things. First, Viking chess, and yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's a Swedish game and it's super nice to play. It's so fun. And also I gave them a bat that in Sweden we use it to play a Swedish really popular game or sport that you actually learn in school as well, called burn ball. It's so much fun, and I'll show you in another video how to play it for sure. And I hope we will play a lot of it. I think we will play a lot of burn ball and Viking chess this summer actually. Yeah, I hope the girls enjoy it. And also I gave my host parents 2 books. One about fika, or fika as you say it in Swedish. And also a book about how to be Swedish. I really look forward to reading that book, maybe even more than my host parents, because I mean, I want to know how to be Swedish, like am I really Swedish? And also I gave their dog, or our dog now, a tennis ball, and I gave also the housekeeper a small gift that was a tray, a Swedish tray with small mooses on it. And actually, like right after we had eaten lunch, I had to pack all my stuff in my small in my bag, and because we were going to go to Vermont, which is where I am right now. I'm sitting on this porch in Vermont having the greatest view, like all these mountains I'm looking at right now. It's so beautiful. And yeah, my host family, they go ski here a lot, so maybe I will come back here in a few months and go skiing with them, who knows. And yeah, so that's where I am now, and that's where I've been this weekend. We've been here, we've been at the pool, and we have just been relaxing a lot. And for me it was nice to just lay back and breathe, not have all this information coming towards me. Yeah. So this is what my week has looked like, my very first week here in America as an au pair. And if you have any questions or suggestions or just thoughts that you want to share, make sure to comment down below. And either way, I'll see you next week. Take care.